Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Alexis Faye Yoga. I'm so very glad that you've decided to join me today. Today we are going to do a belly breathing practice with a little bit of feedback from the floor or from the legs, depending on which pose you decide to sit and meditate in. So we can either find a laying position on our stomachs, turning the head one side or the other, allowing the body to soften towards the floor, allowing the palms up towards the ceiling, so we can really feel the feedback of the ground pressing against the abdomen as we fill it with air and then release it back out, feeling the expansion across the ribs and the low back, as well as the shoulders with the breath. We can also do this pose or do this meditation in a child's pose, either with the legs together or a wide-legged child's pose. If you do decide to do a wide-legged child's pose, I do recommend grabbing a pillow or two, one to sit on, one to go between your legs for your abdomen to press against, so you're still feeling that feedback. But whichever pose you decide to do, we will focus on filling the abdomen with air, almost as if there is a balloon sitting there, filling and expanding across the abdomen, and then retracting and squishing all of the air back out. While as we are laying on the floor, we will feel the ground or our legs pressing against the abdomen, so we will feel some expansion across the back and the shoulders as the ribs expand and the breath fills the lungs and then fully softens back out. So finding whatever position you would like to try today, I'm going to do a child's pose with my legs together. And I'm going to start with my arms out in front and then probably wrap them around my body as we continue. But softening down to find an area where we can feel that press back onto the chest and the abdomen, and allowing the body to soften into this pose. Taking a large breath in through the nose and fully releasing it back out. With each inhale, imagining the breath filling the abdomen with air like a balloon, expanding through the rib cage, opening through the upper back and the shoulders as the stomach presses against the legs or against the ground. Noticing that feedback that we're getting from laying on our stomachs. And noticing that the breath has to expand somewhere. So noticing it expand across the back. Continuing to take large breaths in through the nose. And fully releasing the breath back out, either through the nose or the mouth. Before starting fresh with a new breath in. Continuing these large, deep breaths. And we'll stay in this pose for a couple of minutes. Taking another large breath in through the nose and releasing it out as a sigh. We'll slowly begin to move out of this pose and make our way to seated. Closing the eyes and noticing through the body. Noticing if you're more aware of where you are breathing in the chest or in the abdomen. Notice if you're feeling any shifts to your center of gravity or to your awareness, or even to the energies in or around you. Starting to invite some more movement into the body, wiggling the feet, wiggling the fingers. Taking a moment to thank yourself for taking this pause out of your day to focus on the breath and how it reacts with the body, how the body and breath connect and interact, and how they can move or change the way the body or breath reacts. Thanking yourself for pausing and allowing yourself some peace and quiet, and to re-enter into your body. We'll close the eyes one last time, taking another large breath in through the nose and releasing it out as a sigh. Thank you so very much for joining me today. It is always such a joy and an honor to get to spend this time with you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Go in love and light. Namaste.